There is already an agreement in place for cooperation between the two countries. It was reached back in 1985, but is due to expire at the end of this year. This one, proposed by Barack Obama, is meant to succeed it, so now the U.S. Congress will have to consider that new agreement. But it comes amid concerns by some of rising tension between Washington and Beijing. Last May, the U.S. Justice Department accused the Chinese military of hacking into an American utility company's computers and stealing data related to its nuclear dealings in China. Beijing has denied any wrongdoing in that affair, and for its part, it's accused the U.S. of doing the hacking. No doubt those accusations will loom over the talks in the Republican-led legislature this year. And also, in the past, some U.S. politicians have expressed concerns over the intellectual property of U.S. firms that are conducting nuclear business with China. That, too, may cast a shadow over the new agreement. But I think it's important to remember, and no doubt lawmakers will remember, that America's nuclear energy industry has been in decline, and as a result, Washington's leverage over nuclear trade and cooperation may be slipping. But a new deal appears to be equally important to both sides. China is still the largest and most important foreign market for U.S. nuclear know-how. Many of the designs for its reactors come from the U.S. and other Western countries. In fact, China has been a nuclear state for around half a century. It currently has some 23 nuclear reactors already operating commercially. Another 26 are said to already be under construction, with the hopes, China says, of reducing the country's reliance on coal and those coal-burning power stations that can cause so much pollution. Now, according to an annual report from the China Nuclear Industry Association, Beijing may approve 6 to 8 more nuclear reactors this year alone in an attempt to meet capacity targets, and rather ambitious ones, I should note, that it has set for 2020. If those go into operation this year, it would mark the biggest annual increase in China's nuclear capacity ever. China had slowed down the approval process back in 2011 following the Fukushima disaster in Japan. Back then, Beijing had promised that new approvals would only include the latest third-generation designs, but critics said that was a mistake, with China effectively giving up on tried and tested designs. In the end, a new framework for cooperation with the U.S. may spell out quite clearly how China intends to proceed with its nuclear ambitions for the future. Rowie Ruttenberg, CCTV in Washington.